Here the seeds were planted from which grew my firm conviction that for the individual, education is the path to achievement and fulfillment.
Thousands of demonstrators opposed to the Vietnam War assembled in the nation's capital for a mass protest.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
1969, a very interesting year. We had war, space exploration, and psychology finally came as a department to Texas State University. They hired me and we established a psychology department. It was an exciting time and it flew by during the first decade in just a blink of an eye.
The psychology department started out in the old education building, built in 1918. It was renamed psychology and now is called the Kamal Building. It had served as a practical lab for teachers in training, and from the 1940s through 1951, it housed San Marcos High School. Even after the psychology department moved on to the second floor, the old high school's lockers still lined the hallways. The interior was painted pale green, a color well suited to the odor of mold and mildew that rose up on occasion from the flood-prone basement.
The space wasn't that great, but the people were always great. You know, we were kind of cramped in a little area of the building, but still the people found a way to create an environment that felt positive, warm, and inviting.
Assistant Professor of Education Walton D. Pete Hardesty had championed a separate psychology department within the College of Education, and so he joined Stimmel, R. Wade Wheeler, and Henry Olds as part of the original faculty. Under the College of Education, psychology focused on developing undergraduate majors and minors while providing psychology courses to other departments within the College of Education.
At that time, we taught 12 hours teaching load. I talked to them about doing research, and they said, we don't do research, we teach.
It seemed like it was much less emphasis on research, more on working with students, a heavier teaching load.
By 1975, the department had grown to over 300 undergraduate majors. The department had 15 full-time faculty, and an undergraduate psychology club was established to help build peer connections and promote careers in psychology.
Our first decade went by in a blink of an eye. Dr. Wade Wheeler replaced me as chair of the department from 1979 to 1984. We had great challenges in the 1980s, out of control growth, a bat infestation.
Oh, the bats. We had bats in the belfry. That was the psychology, yeah. We got bats in our belfry.
The bats, lingering aromas, and the flood-prone basement were addressed with varying degrees of success when the psychology building was renovated in 1981 during R. Wade Wheeler's tenure as department chair. Over the next 25 years in that building, a total of 9 chair rotations occurred, including 3 acting chairs. These included Lloyd Wright, Robert G. Cooper, Shirley Ogletree twice, Richard Archer twice, and Randall Osborne and Frank Barrios. The overall direction of the department shifted over the years. In the early 80s, psychology faculty taught the Effective Learning course and staffed the Student Learning Assistance Center, or SLAC, which later separated from the psychology department and moved into Alkek Library. In 1984, psychology itself left the School of Education and found a new home as part of the College of Liberal Arts with a broader scope of interests, courses, and a national and international perspective. But all along, the department never lost sight of its mission of putting students first. for instance, through placement and internship programs.
Some of the standout things that I experienced that I had at Texas State, one was internship opportunities, and those kind of really helped me decide which direction I wanted to go with my psych career.
In addition to internships, faculty mentoring has helped students discover both themselves and their best career path.
We have faculty that have been here a long time in their careers, sometimes more than 30 or 40 years. And during that time, they've won some prestigious awards for their teaching, their research, and their mentorship. I think that's a real strength that we have in this department.
Among them, Dr. Shirley Ogletree, who joined the faculty in 1977. She served both as department chair and again as acting chair for a period in the 1990s, and was known for the interest she showed in the development of her students.
Dr. Ogletree was one of the first teachers that I had for an intro into psychology, and then eventually for psychology of women. And she could tell I was pretty lost and a little bit confused, and so she reached out to me is what she did. And I will forever be in debt to her because of that, because she was really the person who helped me to find my path.
Jerry was very special, very talented and dedicated.
I think you have to not only love what you do, but you have to love the people that you serve. That's essentially what the professors and my mentors in psychology did for me. They loved me. But I think when students truly believe that an instructor, a professor, a teacher really cares about them as an individual, then I think they're more inclined to engage the learning process.
Along with Dr. Ogletree, Harvey Ginsburg, now Distinguished Professor Emeritus, was the first among many faculty members to be recognized for mentoring, scholarship, and service when he was selected to present the Presidential Seminar for Research in 1978, the first year the award was given.
I just want to go over our induction ceremony coming up.
High-achieving students with high grade point averages are recognized by induction into the Texas State Chapter of Psi-Chi, the International Honor Society in Psychology, founded at the university in 1981.
So far this semester, we'll be doing our induction in April. We have, I think, 62 applicants, so it's our biggest group ever.
Psi-Chi as an organization began in 1929 at a conference in Yale University, but our chapter was started much later by Dr. Henry Olds. Henry, when was that?
We started, remember back, we were colleagues together. We were looking for a way for our honor students to have membership in an organization that could make a difference not only when they were here on this campus, but also for their resume.
In 1994, psychology jumped into the information age with a computer lab funded through matching grants from the National Science Foundation. At the same time, scholarships for undergraduate psychology majors were being established. The first was created in memory of alumna Leah Burnett by her parents after her life was cut short by leukemia. Among other scholarships added over the years are the Farringer Fox Undergraduate Scholarship, named in honor of longtime faculty member Fred Farringer, and endowed by psychology alumna Donna Fox, recipient of the Texas State University Heroes Award.
Over the years, we've had so many students who have been successful. I truly believe that we established the foundation for an outstanding department, and I believe now that looking at the faculty that we have, that we could compete with almost any university as far as quality education is concerned.
We have faculty that do so many different areas of research and exciting and interesting things in neuroscience and health psychology and clinical psychology and developmental psychology. We previously had a health psychology master's, and that program did have training in research, but it was very specialized in health. And so with this program, we're able to train students in a broader areas of psychology.
Research was growing, as was enrollment, and so it came time to say goodbye to the original old psychology building.
We moved into this new building in 2012. It was repurposed for the psychology department. The strides we're taking will lead us into a very promising future with our students' best interests still at heart.
This is our Cognitive Electrophysiology Lab, and in this lab we address a variety of questions ranging from how does human attention work, how does human vision and hearing perception work, how does human cognition work, and how do we use the information that we sense about our world to guide our actions and interact effectively within the world.
Under the leadership of Bill Kellerman, who became chair in 2011, the department launched an ambitious future direction to focus more on basic and applied research. The department launched a Master's of Psychological Research.
So most of our faculty have their own research labs in the building, which is really nice because the students can take their classes and then go downstairs and work in the labs collecting data.
I'm Carmen Westerberg, and in 2015 I won the Presidential Seminar Award for my research looking at how our memories are transformed while we're asleep.
I am Ty Shepis, and my research concentrates on substance use, primarily prescription misuse in adolescents and young adults, with some work in older adults.
As enrollment has increased, so has the diversity of psychology students at Texas State.
We're one of the largest departments in the university, and in many ways we're seeing the representation of students from all over the world, such as Greece and Turkey, Peru. For Americans to see just how things are different in other cultures.
At the same time, new faculty members are being added who come from different backgrounds and academic specialties.
So I think one thing that really strikes me is just the continuity we've had with faculty. So there's a lot of departments that aren't really in touch with their history. Even the fact we're making this film is a real testament to the fact that the department cares about where it's been and also where it's going.
Yeah, it's really an ongoing story that's happening as we speak, as far as we have the founders of the department are still here, we have people who've been here for a while, and then we're new. So we're really looking forward to that.